Okay, IDS 302, I seem to have got back connected through the Google Docs and had lunch, and let's take another look at this. So we're working on this Black Lives Matter question. I added a couple things here just to give you some idea. But what I want to do, because it made me think, there are some other questions here that up on top that are we call demographic based. So I'm not sure if I can move it up. Well, you know what? Let's just add it here. You can add it on top or add it wherever you want. Let's just add another question. And I identify, I don't know, as, let's do white, Caucasian, black, African American. By the way, when you're talking about color black in terms of people, it always needs to be capitalized, but white does not. There's a little tidbit. Okay, African American. Let's go with Asian. Let's go with Hispanic. Let's go Latinx, I guess. Let's go with whatever you want to do at this point. Say other, whatever. I don't know how many you want to use here. If you want to get into Middle Eastern, you could get into East Indian. Okay. So European. I don't know. I think we're starting to get too much of nationalities now too. But anyways, okay. So that will help you, especially if you're doing like a Black Lives Matter and guns or anything provocative that could be delineated clearly by race, ethnicity, which is interesting. Another one you might want to use is my current household income is approximately, and let's do, we can do a linear scale here. We could say 1 is 0 and 5 is 200,000 plus. That's just kind of random number. You could do it a couple different ways anyways. All right, let's try another question here that's different. Let's go with checkbox grid. I think that's what we want. So this is going to look, these are rows across, left to right. These are columns up and down. So if we go choose all that, apply, keep it generic. And now we got row 1 is, let's think of a topic. What do we have out there? Artificial intelligence is a threat to my job. Let's go AI. Let's do this. Let's go like, see if we can fit this. AI, like that. And then we'll do AI is a threat to the economy. AI is a benefit to the economy. AI is an improvement in quality of life. Okay, keep going on these. Keep going. You know, AI is a improvement in healthcare procedures. I mean, that's like robotics or whatever. So so we had these rows. These are all going across. Now columns are up and down. Let's call this first column, let's say, definitely no, not. And then we'll say likely not. And then we'll say don't know. And then we'll say likely. And then we'll say absolutely yes. Okay, so that's done. Let's okay, see how it looks? Now I know it's going to look different because you're going to be able to read it, but you can see how it's like a scale. All right, so let's call it here once. But remember, I would like you, these demographic questions that are age, gender, income, ethnicity, race, those are demographic questions. They don't have nothing to do with your topic, but you need them because you need to compare, okay? Compare, contrast, interpret your data. So you're going to need to know what does this data say about people that are over $100,000 a year? What does it say about white people? What does it say about black people? I forgot for the Second Amendment, you might want to put one of these, check all these boxes about, you know, I own a weapon. I mean, I own a gun. I own more than one gun. You know, you could I consider myself a safe gun user. Anything like that. Think about the opinions, perceptions, experiences regarding your topic. Think about the questions that could be asked these random adults, right? So now what I want to do is, let's say this is done. So now what you're going to want to do is go into, I got to find it. That's theme. We don't want to do nothing there. We don't want to do nothing there. We want to go with, settings, right here, settings. Go to settings. Okay. Make this a quiz. No, it's not a quiz. Responses. Collect email addresses. No. Restrict users to ASU. No. You have to check this, otherwise everybody you send it to can't open it. Limit to one response. Yeah, you can do that. I don't care. Nobody's going to do a bunch of them. Okay? So that's what I like. You have to do that, all right, for settings. Now, let's go back to our questions, and let's see if we can get a preview here, what this looks like. So here, if we're doing this, okay, I'm going to lie about my age. I'm actually 42, as you know. I'm going to do that. Second Amendment, I would go about here. Leave commentaries, go over this, I would go here. Now, you might want to take the word most out of here, because that's what knocks it down for me. This is what I'm curious about. Let's see if I check this. Let's see if I check that. Good. I was hoping I'd get multiple checks on this, okay? And then so let's do those, okay? Let's do that. And I don't like this. Maybe you should make this one into a more like, I'll get back to this one, okay? Hard to tell threats to my job, likely not. Threats to the economy, likely not. Benefit of the common, likely. Fine improvement on life, absolutely. Healthcare, absolutely. So, and this doesn't matter. Okay, so then I'm going to submit this. Okay, it's been recorded. So now, why did I do that? I don't know. I'm going to go backwards once, and I probably can't now, can I? Oh, there it is. Okay, so you notice what happens when people start doing these. You're going to get responses. And then you're going to see these charts change. They're so awesome. You'll be like, wow, that's so cool. So the more, of course, this is just me, so it's one response, right? So let's go back to questions again, and I'm going to add one. And remember, once you send this out, once I give you the go-ahead, just send it out, but you can't change it. Okay. My approximate income, let's just do this personally, is, and then let's go option 1, 0 to 25, let's go 25,000. All right, and then let's do next one, 25,001 to 50,000. Don't make the things too big. For example, if you're doing student loan, don't make it like this, but you're going to go really high, okay? Because if you have a student loan, you're thinking about it, I guarantee you that you have no clue how high these babies go, okay? Mine is just ridiculous, astronomical, okay? But then again, see, I game the system because I can't pay it back because I'll die before it gets paid out. No, actually, I'll pay it back in 10 years because I teach at the university. Anyways, 50,000, 001 to, let's say 100,000. You can make these increments however you want, but just make sure you give enough. Don't assume nobody's making any money out there because they are. 100, 001 to 150, I guess we go there. All right, keep going, keep going. 150, 001 to 200. And then you can go probably 200,000 plus. Okay, so now you got this question here that goes into it. And so let's preview this one. Yeah, fine, I already responded. That's because I limited it to 1. Okay, so let's go back to the settings. And let's just not do that right now, okay? That's okay if we don't do that. Let's go back to questions. Everything looks good. Let's go back to preview. Hey, let me do it. And then down here, see you got this here. I don't know why this one is here. That drives me nuts. And I'd really like to keep it clean. So where did that option 1 show up? Oh, right here. So should be able to get rid of it. See? Boom. Get rid of it. Okay? Now we can preview it. I got a lot of windows open here. Now we can preview it, and it looks nice and clean. How many questions do I want? Good question. Well, you got your demographic questions. Age, gender, ethnicity, income. Anything that doesn't have anything to do with your topic. It's just a demographic question. You need them. You have to have them. The more the merrier. But make sure you have, I would say, at least 10 questions on your topic. Okay? Now, it's fun making this. You should enjoy it, thinking about it as a survey, right? Now what do we do, though? Okay, now here's what we do next. All right, I took this. Let's go back to this page here. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to, let's try send for a second. Okay, yeah. So here's what I did. I went to send. Now, don't jump the gun here. What I'd like you to do is focus on this, the link. That's the link. In fact, make it a shorter link. Boom, there's your shorter link. I'm copying it. It's a hot link. I'm going to my email, okay? And I am going to say, I'm going to have it copy V and hit enter. See it? It's dead. If I leave it like that, it's a dead link. If I hit enter, bam. All your links should be hit enter as a hot link, okay? Please complete my survey for my ASU IDS class. Whatever you want to put, okay? But I want you to send this to people. Send this. Try to send it to a variety of people. Yes, it's random adults. But we don't have time to, like, put it somewhere where it's going to be completely randomized. We're going to control some of that randomization by sending it to parents, family, relatives, roommates, friends, whatever. Ask them to do this, right? Okay? And then it's going to be sent, all right? And then they'll be able to click on it. And if you don't fix the settings, like I said, they can't do your survey if they're not at ASU. So you want to stick with this one, okay? This one, no, don't even do it. You can do this one and click the link, okay? Hey, tweet it out, Facebook it. I don't care. What do I? Can I tweet this out? Yeah, I need to log in. Yeah, I could log in, but not that. So post it anywhere to get responses. But you are going to post it then in the 302 modules. It's coming up. So right now you're doing your peer-reviewed sources, you annotated. But next module, by the 15th, you got to put your survey link in here, okay? So you're going to post the survey link. You know, here is my survey. You know, and I'm going to put this in here, but this is the sample. Okay. Sample, just so you know, right? All right, so that's what you're going to do. I'm going to cancel it anyways. And then what is going to happen is get those in by the due date. That's next Friday. Because on Saturday, I am sending a list of all links to everybody in this class. And I expect you to do each other's surveys. Okay? Take the time to do them. Please. If somebody comes back and says, I only got 10 responses, well, you know, first of all, they're not sending many out. And I know we don't have a lot of people in this class. Do not rely only on this class. You'll get like 10 responses. Okay? Of course, I'll do it. But get it out there. Okay? Be creative. Post that link. Facebook, whoever has that. I don't even know if you can do it on the gram. I don't think so. Maybe you can post a link right in the comments or something. I don't know. Be creative. Let people fill this out. Have fun with it, okay? And I think that'll be really great for you to experience. It doesn't leave us a whole bunch of time to assess. So that from the 15th to, let's say, the 22nd, that survey will be out there collecting data for you. Okay, this is better. Remember how short the class was, so this is better than going on a street corner with a clipboard and saying, please fill out my survey. And because it's quantitative, you're just going to have that data in that window, right? You're going to have that data in the window that you're going to work with. If it's qualitative, then you're asking, tell me your feelings about Black Lives Matter. And someone's going to write a paragraph, someone's going to say, I don't know. No, you can't qualify that. We don't have time to get into those, right? So this is what you want to do. I think I remembered all of it. I'm going to give you one more Easter egg. And well, maybe, yeah, the Easter egg is going to be, you remember the first one from the last video. So this one is, I'm trying to think of important things about these surveys. But all I'm going to say is this. Think about the opinions, perceptions, and experiences of random adults and ask questions. Ask quantitative questions. Okay? So we good? All right, this has been part 2. How long is it? I'm going to pause it, hit it, end it. So good seeing you. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.